Olá pessoas, eu sou o Mendigo do Mar e estou de volta com Assassin's Creed. Desculpem lá o último vídeo ter demorado tanto tempo a aparecer, é que por alguma razão o processamento para HD do YouTube estava a demorar um século. Não percebo. Talvez eu tenha feito algum erro, não sei. Então vamos lá aqui começar com uma missão de um género que ainda não vimos até agora. Let's go!
Let me rear for a moment, Altair. William of Montferrat has replaced many of the district's honest merchants with men loyal to his cause. He seeks to weaken faith in King Richard by overcharging honest citizens for poorly crafted goods. These corrupt merchants must be removed. Find their stands and destroy them.
Ok, meu senhor. Está a querer dizer para eu atirar pessoas contra aquilo, I guess. Então, és tu já, tumba. Assumindo o lock on the informer. Ok, tá bem. Au! Importam-se? Desculpa a minha senhora, mas vai ser usada para destruir isso? Bye bye! Adoro maltratar civis, adoro. God damn it. Eu acho que tenho outra missão secundária que gravei à parte desta, que depois meto depois desta, caso vocês queiram ver. É uma que ainda também não fiz. O género que eu ainda não fiz, portanto acho que vou meter neste. Altair.
Thank you for the help, Altair. It may seem a small thing you've done today, but it's important nonetheless. This bit of paper should prove useful when you finally face William.
Pois é, nós estamos aqui em Acre. Yes. Acho que é uma igreja toda fancy. Muito provavelmente vamos vê-la quando acabar esta quest. Quando tiver a passar por ali. Então, já venho. Ora, cá estamos nós.
Rafiq. Word has spread of your deeds, Altair. It seems you are sincere in your desire to redeem yourself.
I do what I can.
And sometimes you do it well. I assume it is work that reunites us?
Yes, William of Montferrat is my target. I've done as asked and armed myself with knowledge. I know what I must do to reach him.
Speak, and I will judge.
William's host is large and many men call him master. But he's not without enemies. He and King Richard do not see eye to eye.
It's true, they've never been close.
This works to my advantage. Richard's visit has upset him. Once the king has left, William will retreat into his fortress to brood. He'll be distracted. That's when I will strike.
You're sure of this?
As sure as I can be. And if things change, I'll adapt.
Then I give you leave to go. End the life of Montferrat, that we may call this city free.
I'll return when the deed's been done.
Fast forwarding memory to a more recent one.
Então vamos lá. O rei vem aí!
3,000 souls, William. I was told they would be held as prisoners and used to barter for the release of our men.
The Saracens would not have honored their end of the bargain. You know this to be true. I did you a favor.
Oh, yes. A great favor indeed. Now our enemies will be that much stronger in their convictions. Fight that much harder.
I know our enemy well. They will not be emboldened, but filled with fear.
Tell me, how is it you know the intentions of our enemies so well? You who forsake the field of battle to play at politics.
I did what was right, what was just.
You swore an oath to uphold the work of God, William. But that is not what I see here. No. I see a man who's trampled it.
Your words are most unkind, my liege. I would hope I might have earned your trust by now.
You are Acre's regent, William, set to rule in my stead. How much more trust is required? Perhaps you'd like my crown.
You missed the point! But this is nothing new.
Much as I'd like to waste my day trading words with you, I've a war to fight. We'll have to continue this another time.
Do not let me delay you then, Your Grace.
King Richard.
I fear there will be no place for men like him in the New World. Send word that I wish to speak with the troops. We must ensure that everyone is doing their part. Warn them that any negligence will be severely punished. I'm in no mood to be trifled with today.
Yes, my lord.
The rest of you, follow me.
Se eu posso entrar, não posso? Yes, I can. Ok. Senhores com caixas, vamos ter cuidado para não... Oi? Oi? Nope, I'm not doing anything. Não venhas contra mim. Muito obrigado. Okay. Oh, eu não posso aqui? Estou a falar para mim? Não, para não. Okay.
This ends today. I will not suffer further degradation
Oui.
at his hands. For whether or not you see it, and you should, this is your fault. You've brought shame upon us all. Skill and dedication are what won us harm, and they will be required to keep it.
Lá tentar chegar ali.
But no more. You will train harder and more often. You've now
Ah, filho da mãe. Ah. Ok, eu sei mal no game. Ok, eu fracassei naquilo que estava a tentar fazer. Nice. Eu reparei, ela é maior. A cabeça dela é maior que a do outro. Era nele, que era para acertar. Muito obrigado. Oh, a tua espada é bacana.
Rest now. Your schemes are at an end.
What do you know of my work?
I know that you are going to murder Richard and claim Akka for your son Conrad.
For Conrad, my son is an arse, unfit to lead his host, let alone a kingdom. And Richard, the Ancien is no better, blinded as he is by faith in the insubstantial. Acre does not belong to either of them.
Then who?
The city belongs to its people.
How can you claim to speak for the citizens? You stole their food, disciplined them without mercy, forced them into service under you.
Everything I did to prepare them for the new world. Stole their food? No. I took possession so that when the lean times came, it might be rationed properly. Look around. My district is without crime, save those committed by you and your ilk. And as for the conscription, they were not being trained to fight. They were being taught the merits of order and discipline. These things are hardly evil.
No matter how noble you believe your intentions, these acts are cruel and cannot continue.
We'll see how sweet they are, the fruits of your labors. You do not free the cities as you believe, but rather damn them. And in the end, you'll have only yourself to blame. You who speak of good intentions.
Vai? Oh, ok. Com licença. Acho que eles me fecharam o portão, não foi? Yep. Tem que arranjar uma maneira de fugir daqui. Ali. Ok. Let me get away, please. Eu com os meus pés de aço. I will never die. Oh! Estou a todo ali no chão. Let's go. Ok, com licença. Ok. Isto era a igreja que estava a falar há bocadinho. Onde é que eles vêm? Ah, está ali. Cá estou eu.
What news?
William of Montferrat is dead, and with him his plans for betrayal.
You've done well keeping Akka from his hands.
But why now, when the Crusaders require unity most? Could have waited.
Waited for what? For Richard to return and discover his schemes? No. It was the perfect time for him to strike.
Strange. I was sure he meant to take Akka for Conrad, yet he claimed this was not his plan.
You cannot trust the words of a snake, which even in death produces venom.
I should discuss this with Al-Muallim.
Yes, my friend. Make haste for Masyaf. I am sure he is eager for news.
Right.
Fast forwarding memory to a more recent one.
The plot thickens. Essa eu já fiz as outras quests todas, como podem ver aqui. Yes, why not?
When you are exposed, throwing soldiers from roof.
Come, Altair. Speak with me a moment.
Oh.
As you wish.
You're
Word
dead.
has reached me of your success. You've my gratitude and that of the realm. Freeing these cities from their corrupt leaders will no doubt promote the cause of peace.
Can you really be so sure?
The means by which men rule are reflected in their people. As you cleanse the cities of corruption, you heal the hearts and minds of those who live within.
Our enemies would disagree.
What do you mean?
Each man I've slain has confessed strange words to me. They are without regret. Even in death they seem confident of their success. Though they do not admit it directly, there is a tie that binds them. I'm sure of it.
There is a difference, Altair, between what we are told to be true and what we see to be true. Most men do not bother to make the distinction. It is simpler that way. But as an assassin, it is your nature to notice, to question.
Then what is it that connects these men?
Ah, but as an assassin, it is also your duty to still these thoughts and trust in your master. For there can be no true peace without order, and order requires authority.
You speak in circles, Master. You commend me for being aware, then ask me not to be. Which is it?
The question will be answered when you no longer need to ask it.
I assume you called me here for more than just a lecture.
Very well. A rank and weapon are again restored to you. 2 more leaders remain. Go and see to it that their rule is ended.
Ok. Eu ganhei umas botas. Balance and dodge. Ah, consigo fazer dodge, ok. Ah, consigo dar mais dano agora também, ok. A espada é diferente, né? Oh, I have the Altair sword now. Nice. Acho que é esta. Yeah, acho que é esta. E cá estamos nós em Jerusalém. Let's go.
What news, novice?
I am not a novice.
A man's skill is defined by his actions, not the markings on his robe.
We can trade barbs or do Al-Muallim's work. It's your decision.
Then be out with it.
Al-Muallim has asked that Majd-ud-Din be slain. He is to hold a public execution not far from here. It's sure to be well guarded, but nothing I can't handle. I know what to do.
And that is why you remain a novice in my eyes. You cannot know anything, only suspect. You must expect to be wrong, to have overlooked something. Anticipate, Altair. How many times must I remind you of this?
Are we done?
Not quite. There is one more thing. One of the men to be executed is a brother. One of us. Al-Mulim wishes for him to be saved. Do not worry about the actual rescue. My men will take care of that. But you must ensure Majd-ud-Din does not take his life. Don't foul this, Altair. Time is of the essence.
Ok.
Fast forwarding memory.
Não lembro se aquilo que ele disse dá mesmo para fazer ou se é opcional ou só acontece de acordo com o evento, se é mesmo suposto acontecer esse evento de salvar o moço. É, parece um festival.
Silence! I demand silence! People of Jerusalem, hear me well. I stand here today to deliver a warning. There are malcontents among you. They sow the seeds of discontent, hoping to lead you astray. Tell me, is this what you desire? To be mired in deceit and sin? To live your lives in fear? Then you wish to take action? We do! Your devotion pleases me. This evil must be purged. Only then can we hope to be redeemed. This is not justice.
And all of you stand idle, complicit in this crime.
Curse you are!
Ok.
See how the evil of one man spreads to corrupt others? They sought to instill fear and doubt within you, but I will keep you safe. Here now are 4 filled with sin. The harlot, the thief, the gambler, the heretic. Let God's judgment be brought down upon them all!
Como é que é God? Ok, eu li, a culpa não foi minha, eu não tive literalmente hipótese. O gajo empurrou-me. God damn it. Fiz a espécie drogado. Okay.
Your work here is finished.
No, no! It had only just begun!
Tell me, what's your part in all of this? Do you intend to defend yourself as the others have and explain away your evil deeds?
The Brotherhood wanted the city. I wanted power. There was an opportunity.
An opportunity to murder innocents.
Not so innocent. Dissident voices cut deep as steel. They disrupt order. In this, I do agree with the Brotherhood.
You'd kill people simply for believing differently than you.
Of course not. I killed them because I could. Because it was fun. Do you know what it feels like to determine another man's fate? And did you see the way the people cheered? The way they feared me? I was like a god. You'd have done the same if you could. Such power.
Once perhaps. But then I learned what becomes of those who lift themselves above others.
And what is that?
Here, let me show you.
Este senhor tinha um complexo de Deus. E bye bye. I don't need to kill you. Portanto, vai. Vai. Oi, então. Ok.
Jerusalem needs a new ruler.
So I have heard.
What's this? No words of wisdom for me? Surely I have failed in some spectacular fashion.
You performed as an assassin should. No more, no less. That you expect praise for merely doing as told, however, troubles me.
It seems everything I do troubles you.
Reflect on that. But do so on your way back to Masyaf. Your work here is done.
Ele, apesar de nós sermos a causa dele ter perdido o braço, e acho que o outro não era bem irmão dele, era tipo irmão de irmandade. Eu é que provavelmente interpretei mal a primeira vez. Pensava mesmo que ele era irmão dele. Mas apesar de o termos feito perder o braço, ele até continua a tentar ajudar à maneira dele. É agressivo, mas pá.
Come, Altair. I would have news of your progress.
I've done as you've asked.
Good, good. I sense your thoughts are elsewhere. Speak your mind.
Each man I'm sent to kill speaks cryptic words to me. Each time I come to you and ask for answers. Each time you give only riddles in exchange, but no more.
Who are you to say no more?
I'm the one who does the killing. If you want it to continue, you'll speak straight with me for once.
Tread carefully, boy. I do not like your tone.
And I do not like your deception.
I have offered you a chance to restore your lost honor.
Not lost. Taken. By you. And then you've sent me to fetch it again like some damn dog.
It seems I'll need to find another. A shame. You showed great potential.
I think if you had another, you'd have sent him long ago. You said the answer to my question would arise when I no longer needed to ask it. So I will not ask. I demand you tell me what binds these men.
What you say is true. These men are connected by a blood oath not unlike our own.
Who are they?
Non nobis, domine non nobis.
Templars.
Now you see the true reach of Robert de Sable.
All of these men, leaders of cities, commanders of armies.
All pledge allegiance to his cause.
Their works are not meant to be viewed on their own, are they? But as a whole, what do they desire?
Conquest. They seek the Holy Land not in the name of God, but for themselves.
What of Richard? Salah ad-Din?
Any who oppose the Templars will be destroyed. Be assured they have the means to accomplish it.
Then they must be stopped.
That is why we do our work, Altair. To ensure a future free of such things.
Why did you hide the truth from me?
That you might pierce the veil yourself. Like any task, knowledge precedes action. Information learned is more valuable than information given. Besides, your recent behavior had not inspired much confidence.
I see.
Altair, your mission has not changed. Merely the context within which you perceive it.
And armed with this knowledge, I might better understand those Templars that remain.
Is there anything else you want to know?
What about the treasure Malik retrieved from Solomon's temple? Robert seemed desperate to have it back.
In time, Altair, all will become clear. Just as the role of the Templars has revealed itself to you, so too will the nature of their treasure. For now, take comfort in the fact that it is not in their hands, but ours.
If this is your desire.
It is. You are restored another rank. Take back your weapon. Use it to bring honor to the Brotherhood. Altair, before you go...
Yes?
How did you know I wouldn't kill you?
Truth be told, Master, I didn't. I took a leap of faith.
Nice. Extra throwing nice. You can press in the courtyard. Tá bem. Ok, cá estamos nós em Damascus. Let's go!
Altair, my friend. Welcome, welcome. Whose life do you come to collect today?
His name is Abu Nakud.
Oh, the merchant king of Damas. Richest man in the city. Quite exciting, quite dangerous. I envy you, Altair. Well, not the bit where you were beaten and stripped of your rank, but I envy everything else. Oh, except for the terrible things the other assassins say about you. But yes, aside from the failure and the hatred, yes, aside from those things, I envy you very much.
Ok.
If you're finished, I've gathered the information required to begin my task.
You work quickly. Tell me what you've learned.
Abu Nakud is corrupt to the core and despised by his own citizens as a result. It appears he's been stealing money meant for the people of Damas and spending it on himself. Even as we speak, he flaunts his greed, preparing for a lavish party. His guards and servants should have their hands full dealing with the guests. They won't even know I'm there.
Most impressive, my friend. The others said you'd make a mess of things, but not I. No, I was sure you'd come through, and come through you have. The Bureau is yours to do with as you please until you're ready to begin.
Esse senhor tem uns olhos que parece que anda nas drogas. Parece ter os olhos todos vermelhos. Ok, vamos lá. Oh, cá estamos. Vamos lá aqui entrar na party. Let's go! Eu não sou muito um gajo de festas, mas... yeah.
Welcome, welcome. Thank you all for joining me this evening. Please eat, drink, enjoy all the pleasures I have to offer. Take your time, I will wait.
Oh.
Trust everything is to your satisfaction. Good, good. It pleases me to see you all so happy. For these are dark days, my friends, and we must enjoy this bounty while we still can. War threatens to consume us all. Salah ad-Din bravely fights for what he believes in, and you are always there to support him without question. It is your generosity that allows his campaign to continue. So, I propose a toast then. To you, my dear friends, who have brought us to where we are today. May you be given everything you deserve for it. Such kindness! I didn't think it in you. You, who have been so quick to judge me, and so cruel. Oh, do not feign ignorance. You take me for a fool. That I have not heard the words you whisper behind my hat. Well, I have, and I fear I can never forget. But this is not why I called you here tonight, no. I wish to speak more of this war, and your part in it. You give up your coin quick as can be, knowing all too well it buys the deaths of thousands. You don't even know why we fight. The sanctity of the Holy Land, you'll say, or the evil inclination of our enemies. But these are lies you tell yourselves. No. All this suffering is born of fear and hate. It bothers you that they are different, just as it bothers you that I am different. Compassion, mercy, tolerance. These words mean nothing to any of you. Mean nothing to those infidel invaders who ravage our land in search of gold and glory. And so I say, enough! I've pledged myself to another cause. One that will bring about a new world in which all people might live side by side in peace. A pity none of you will live to see it. Will anyone who tries to escape?
Ok. Com licença, meus senhores. Oh, ok. Está bloqueado. Epa! A bola corre! Para cá! What the? Ok. It's super fast for some reason.
Be at peace now. Their words can no longer do harm.
Why have you done this?
You stole money from those you claim to lead, sent it away for some unknown purpose. I want to know where it's gone and why.
Look at me. My very nature is an affront to the people I ruled. And these noble robes did little more than to muffle their shouts of hate.
So this is about vengeance, then?
No, not vengeance, but my conscience. How could I finance a war in service to the same god that calls me an abomination?
If you do not serve Salah ad-Din's cause, then whose?
In time, you'll come to know them. I think perhaps you already do.
Then why hide? And why these dark deeds?
Is it so different from your own work? You take the lives of men and women, strong in the conviction that their deaths will improve the lots of those left behind. A minor evil for a greater good? We are the same.
No, we are nothing alike.
Ah, but I see it in your eyes. You doubt. You cannot stop us. We will have our new world.
Com licença, meus caros. Sair. É ali, ok.
Word has reached me of your success, Altair.
Abu Nakud's reign of terror is at an end.
I'm glad to hear it.
He killed them. The men and women at his party. It was poison. A coward's tool. Blamed them for the war. Said he wished to end it.
Strange, but then again, the Merchant King was known to be a bit different. Perhaps this was simply a symptom of his madness.
Perhaps.
You sound unconvinced. Speak with Al-Mualim then. He may offer a better explanation.
Yes. We'll see what he has to say.
Fast forwarding memory to a more recent one.
Ok. Ele nem perguntou se eu queria. Isto é uma pouca vergonha.
We done already?
Get up.
Whatever you say, Doc.
I'm ending the session. I'll be right there. You're sure about this? Yes. No. Everything's Denver. I don't see how he could... Of course. I understand. You're in a lot of trouble, Mr. Miles.
What's his problem?
They're coming for you.
Who's coming for me?
Assassins.
Hey, I had nothing to do with this.
Sounds like they're mounting some kind of rescue attempt. Guess you're more important than you realized.
Man, things just keep getting weirder and weirder around here.
It was bound to happen.
What do you mean?
That little fight your ancestors started during the Third Crusade, it never ended. You're being held by Templars.
Vidic's a Templar?
There's no way you could have known. They hide it so well. But to answer your question, Vidic works for them. We all do. Abstergo is their company.
I thought Templars were old dudes with funny hats who sat around drinking beer and plotting world domination with, like, the lizard people.
No, except the part about world domination, I guess. Look, Desmond, it's complicated. Half the stuff they say about the Templars comes from crazy tinfoil hat-wearing nut jobs. The other half is misinformation intentionally produced by the Templars themselves.
But they are the bad guys, right?
If there's one thing I've learned since I started working here, it's that there's no such thing. It's all so relative. I guess the best way to explain it is, what they want is good. But the way they're going about it, it's bad. Really bad.
What are they trying to do? Lucy?
Yes.
Miss Stillman, I need to speak with you. Get up here, now!
On my way, Doctor. I'm sorry, Desmond, I have to go. You should turn in for the night. The answers to all of your questions are right in front of you. You just have to know where to look.
Alright. Vocês viram o tamanho do calhamaço que era aquele telemóvel que ela tinha tirado? Aquilo era um Nokia. Aquilo, tu atiravas contra um destes vidros e o vidro caía no chão, simplesmente. Se a minha voz estiver diferente, é perfeitamente normal que isto foi gravado noutra altura.
Desmond, I'm gonna get in trouble if I don't leave. And I can't leave until you're in your room.
Goddammit. Eu queria ir ali ao... Pera. Verdade, eu já fiz isto, I'm crazy. Já tinha feito isto no outro, só como eu acho que estava a ter uns problemas aqui nas gravações. Não, ela agora vai fazer leave e eu posso sair. Truco. Eu estou-me a conter para ver se não tuço, para ver se não tenho de cortar o vídeo. O que nós não vimos foi deste computadorzinho. Este vídeo vai ser um bocadinho maior do que aqueles que eu meti. Peço muitas desculpas por isso, desde já. Desde já, literalmente estou no final do vídeo, mas yeah. Vamos começar a ler estes aqui, vamos lá ver o que é que tens para aqui. Bem, conclusão. As cidades costais têm de viver com medo. Eu vou assumir que isto aqui é só para a zona da América, porque se for em todo o mundo, é pá, coitados de nós que estamos aqui em Portugal. Ai, vai tipo Lisboa, vai a nossa zona industrial toda para o caralho. Espera, eu sou demente, eu não carrego nos outros. Ok. Então literalmente 2 navios de guerra lá, for some reason. War, I love war. Okay. Okay. Eu vou ficar por aqui. Espero que tenham gostado. Peço muita desculpa, eu acabei de dizer, não consigo conter. Vou ficar por aqui, espero que tenham gostado. Divirtam-se. Sejam felizes. E até à próxima.